Alright, it's almost 11 o'clock Monday morning, and I made it back, and I got all these plants here for Rich, so we'll see where he wants to put them. I'm sure they're going in the back. See if we got a wheelbarrow and wheelbarrow them back. I don't know where he's going to put them or what he wants to do, but we'll find out. Yeah, Rich just had me walk this. He's like, maybe we can just drive my car back that way. It's not wet. It's not real slippery or anything. I don't know. I could. I just don't want to get stuck anywhere. Yeah. I mean, we could try it, but we'll see. There's the paddle too, the paddlefish right up on top. Oh, there's a third one right there. Yeah, doesn't look like they're spawning anymore. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta figure out how to get these plants back here. Well, Jerry came up with a nice idea. We're using this little sled thing that was sitting over there. We put a thing on top, emptied my car, and dragging it to the back. So we'll get them dragged to the back and then see what he wants to do with them. Alright, so Jerry and I I have no idea where they're going to plant them or anything. But for now, we just plopped them into the edge right here. That way they get, back hydrated instead of being dehydrated. So look at that paddlefish right there, boy. They're getting big, aren't they? They've grown just since we did the tank last year, or cleaned this out last year. So Jerry just finished up a tour of the young couple. And boy, she was fascinated. He didn't say much, but she was just totally fascinated. But one of the reasons we cannot keep the pacu here, luckily the light is still working over there. But if you look at the gar, all the gar, and look at their fins, okay? Now you see why we can't keep the gar in here, or the pacu in here? That's what they're doing to the gar. And if they're doing it to the gar, well, like the redtail there, some of the prunes, they're moving too much. They seem to be good. But they definitely spotted these guys going after the gar. And that's just not cool. So, and, we feed this tank, this pond, a lot so that these fish stay mellow. You can feed pacu all day long and they'll just keep eating and nibbling and eating and nibbling. They're like, they just keep going. So, yeah, they will not be able, I don't believe they will be able to stay in here. It's just too much trouble. And I know eventually, right now, you can see the ones out there. You can see most of the time they're hiding up here. And right on the edge right there, there's either Big Betty or Paco. I'm not sure which one's which. But, every now and then you get one that goes over a little bit, but not too much. Otherwise, that light be out already. But I don't know. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. Even the mark on that guy right there, that coon shark. He's gotten it. So I forget where else Jerry pointed out. But no, yeah, ain't gonna work like that. And I have to talk to Rich and them. I don't know. This thing's got to be like 4,000 gallons or more, I think. Because it's a whole lot longer than this one here, but it is a little skinnier. So I don't know. I would think it's got to, because this is 3,500. So this has got to be 35 to 4,000, maybe more. I don't know. So far, this 4,400 is the biggest tank in the fish room. Still, until I can find the actual size of this. But okay. Yeah, there's Hubert. What you doing, buddy? I can't wait till we can look at. He sees me and he's like, "Oh, people, oh, Hubert, buddy, What's up, big guy? Yeah, I can't wait till they get the dog bone so we can pet you again, big guy. Hold ya. Look at that. He's used to human companionship. He's used to people talking to him. I see Rich. He just walked in. Hey, Rich.
Yes, sir.
How big is this? 4 grand?
2,200 gallons.
How big?
2,200 gallons.
No.
Oh, this one?
I say 4,000. Is it 4,000?
No, that one was 35. This
Right.
one is 25 or 3,000, something like that. It's a little smaller than that one.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was longer. I know it's skinnier, but it's
a lot
longer.
skinnier. That one's 6.5 or 7 foot wide.
Right.
This one's only 5.
Right.
So it is longer. So it's real close to that one, but it's smaller. We knew that.
All right. So the 4400 is still a king in the fish room.
Yeah.
That's
Ain't the king no more. Have you seen Predatory Fins' new tanks?
I watched it.
Dude.
I seen him pulling it in, man. I did. How many gallons is that, baby?
Wait, when they told me they spent 400 grand on new tanks, I'm like, you're out of your mind, Rod. There's no way. He goes, yeah, watch.
Yeah.
And I saw them, over in, I think it was Singapore, where they picked them out, and I was like, no way. They're 40 foot long, or 39 and a half foot long,
Right.
and then 9.5 foot wide and 5 foot tall. So that one's 15 foot long. So his tank is as long as both Bellagio's,
Right.
plus wider than that 4,000 there from front to back. But now it's only 5 foot tall, not 6 foot like this one.
Right.
But Jesus, I can't compete. They're a business. I can't compete
I
with
know.
them.
I know. When I seen them using the crane to get it off the semi and then pulling it in, I said, we ain't never beaten that.
We ain't
I'm
beaten
like,
that.
Rich's dream is busted.
I gave
But
up.
they're a business. I mean, they're
my
not.
dream was to build that back extension and have a 40 foot long tank by 10 foot wide. It was going to be, either wood or cement, and then 6 foot tall, which would be bigger than his by a foot, taller. But now his being acrylic, it's only 3 inches thick, where mine would be like 8 inches thick. So I'm going to have to take up like 11 to 12 foot just for a 10 foot tank, I can still beat him, maybe, but it's going to take some money and some time and some lot of effort.
Yeah, but he's a full business. We're just a 501(c)(3) C31. I mean,
trying to scrape by on our
Really?
savings and what we make.
all right, people. All right, Preston just showed up. He's going to the back, and Frog just was right there and just jumped in. Like I said, got the lilies out in the back. I don't know if I videoed it. I think I did. I hope I did. So we just went ahead. I emptied out the van, and I got, everything's out of the van. And it's cleaned out. And I got the trailer ready because we got a rescue. Well, it's not a fish rescue. However, we are going to Legacy again. I don't know if you remember in the videos. They were in both, I think, my video. Well, no, I cut it out of mine because Rich was doing it. But there was a section in Legacy where they put some, or at least they were supposed to put the koi in, and the back wall was a waterfall. In fact, Rich was really impressed with it. Well, for whatever reason, they took that out, redecorated, did something different, but they're giving us that wall. Rich made such an impression on Lori about that wall that she's like, you know what, you come get it, it's yours. So Rich called me last night and said, when can you go to Michigan? So I made arrangements for Wednesday. Today's Monday, so I got things to do today and tomorrow, but I'll take off Wednesday. And Mark may go, John's definitely going, and Jim Sheasley, he's going to go and ride with us as well. So we'll go up and see Legacy. Now they have the whole reptile section done. They have the fish side done. The videos you guys seen was before the opening, pre-opening kind of thing. So we'll get another video, and this time all the cages and everything should be filled. So it should be quite interesting and a nice little tour. So that'll make it a nice little journey up there. It is like 4 hours up there because it's above in Utica, so it's above Detroit. So it'll take a little while. I'm going to leave my house probably around 5:36 in the morning. That way, we want to get out there around 10, 10:30. They open up at 11, but this way we can have all that done and out of the way. They can open up and do business and, you know, do what they want to. We'll get it out as quick as we can. We'll get it on the trailer and get it, you know, tied down and everything. And then we'll go in and do a video. We'll do everything we need to do first right away. And I'll do a little videoing of that as well. And then we'll get that put in as well. And there's more arrows right there. There's a bunch over there, a bunch on the other side. Well, they're right here in this corner, they're in that corner, and they're already growing down there. And I see 2 batches sitting in here. Rich is like, we don't have any. And he just bought them too. I'm like, dude, we actually got a lot. You're just blind and can't see. But we actually got quite a few, and they're really starting to procreate. So, all right, that's enough babbling on. I'm going to get out of here, and we'll get this posted, tomorrow? And stay tuned Thursday for the legacy one. All right, everybody.